So part 3. So I've just introduced a couple of friends, which are brand new, which is why I'm doing this tutorial. And one of them have sent me a link. So I'm going to show you what happens when you click on somebody's link or enter their code. Before I do that, I've noticed my water wheel in the top left corner is full. So I'm going to empty that. And then that can be refilling. I'm also going to click on my chest, claim that, just before I do anything else. Alright, so I'm going to go into the WhatsApp message that she sent me and click on the code. I'm just going to pause the screen because obviously that's private. So I've just clicked on the link and this is what will come up. So this is from my friend Lucy. Now it says open the gift. You don't have to click on that with seconds. Well, this is about her getting her bonus and her water bonus. But I get a little bit as well. So in order for me to accept her invitation and get her points, I have to water. So I'm going to click on water can once. Then this pops up saying, great, final steps, please share. You don't have to share this. It makes no difference. It's just Temu getting you to share more and more links. So I'm just going to hit the X and close that. Now at the top you'll see, sorry, you've reached the limit for accepting invitations today. Now that's because I've already clicked on somebody else's link last night after midnight, which I forgot all about, to be honest. But normally that would say thank you for accepting my invitation, and what I always do is take a screenshot so that I can send it to the person to show that I've done it at my end. This is important when you're trading. So that's that part done. So I'm going to come back out of there. Let's just see if there's anything else I can be getting at the moment. So I'm going to go into get water. I'm going to use my sharing bonus. I'll just have a little side account that I use. I'm going to share that in Messenger. Click on there. And there we go. Okay. Like I said in the previous tutorial, just enter your own phone number into your contacts and you can send it to yourself on WhatsApp. So this is telling me to invite people to earn. But you don't have to send this link. It's better if you don't send the link, because Facebook thinks that you're creating spam and will ban you from Facebook. Or the groups that you're in, a lot of the groups don't let you add links because Facebook doesn't like it and it bans people and it can shut down that group. Yet there's other groups on there that just totally share links. So I don't know how that works. Right, I'm just going to pause here. Right, so in your top right hand corner you will see rules and records. I'm going to click on records. This shows your activity for the day. So things like friend invitation. So I've clicked on somebody's invitation. I've watered, planting incentives, variety of different things, sharing bonus. So there is my friend that's just been introduced today. So I got 20 grams for that. I got 10 grams for the first part of her being a new app user. And I'm meant to get 700 grams, but I don't know where that'll come from. Now, if you can move along the tabs, you'll see invitation, money and rewards. So if you click on invitation, this will show you people who have clicked on your link to help you. And when you see people on groups saying click for click, basically they're helping you and you are helping them. And like I've said previously, you can only click on that person's link once in 7 days. You can only click on someone's link once a day. So I couldn't do 5 people in the same day. If I tried to do an extra one, it comes up as ineligible, which I will tell you about later, because you can actually get extra for that. But I won't complicate it just yet. So these are my new app users that's showing me there. So it's like 50 grams I've earned. I don't know where the 700 gram is, because it should be 700. There we go. And ineligible, look, there's some ineligible, blah, blah, blah. And it's showing you people who have clicked on my link. Not me on theirs. This is them clicking on my links. So if you ever need to look in that, which we do regular, that'll show you. And if you go across to money, right, the money is the money that gets knocked off every time you feed your crops, that goes towards your gifts. And then you've got rewards. And this would be games that you've won previously. So if you've had new rewards that you've won previously in a previous game, which I've never had. I've never won a Farmland game yet. But I have won 2 Fishland games. And I know people who've won Farmland. Right, so this would show the gifts I've received. And also, if I went in now and done some shopping, done some items. Oh, and I've done it through the link. Excuse that alarm going off. And I've done it through my link in here saying, which I'll show you. Get water. There it says 2 to 900 grams of water. Minimum spend £20. So if I go into get, shop now. So if there was something I wanted to buy anyway, regardless, blah, 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 I'd go to my cart, and you can see across the top of this page, it says up to 900 grams, and it's telling you how much you spend. So if I spend £50, I would get 900 grams of water, but you have to do it through this link. If you've just got stuff in your basket and you don't go through your Farmland, then you're losing out on bonuses. So always remember, which I do forget actually, when you're buying things, to go through your Farmland or Fishland, depending on what you're playing. So come back out of there, exit out of there, and back out of there. So that would be your records, your rewards. So if I'd had any rewards, they would be in there. So people might think, I'll just go and order loads of stuff and I'll send it back. Doesn't work like that. If you return anything, they take your rewards back off you. So that 900 gram that you've used, they take it all back off you, and you'll be playing and playing for a very long time to earn that 900 back. So you'll have a minus in your water figure till you've earned it. And there's no way around that. They're not daft. And that even goes up to the 90-day return policy as well. So even if you wait the 90 days, you've had it. Unless you're right at the end of your farm. Then you can always get your rewards, finish your farm, and send it back later. Because it won't matter. Because you're not playing anymore. But if you do start a new game, they'll just take it back off you. So it doesn't work. You can't cheat on that. So all this probably sounds like, oh, too much information, too much information. Just play a little bit at a time till you get the hang of it. Nobody taught me. I just went in, I thought, what happens if I click on this? What does this do? What does that do? Blah, blah, blah. And if you are listening to this and you haven't listened to part 1 and 2, I would suggest you go and listen to part 1 and 2 first before you listen to this one. So, up the top where it has your gifts, it shows your gifts and your coupon and what you're aiming for, you'll see a percentage. And it'll have 40%, 70%, 80%, 100%. When you first start Farmland, it comes down pretty quick. So every time you complete watering the crops, I'm going to hit my water button now, and you'll see one of the crops light up, and it'll tell you what percentage I'm up to. So I'm going to do that now. So that's telling me I'm on 89.2% of this particular piece of crop. Now, when I get to 100% of that crop, you'll get money towards your free gifts. Now it's telling me I only need to earn 10 pence more. And you're like, oh wow, I'm nearly finished. No, no, no. You're nowhere near finished. So when I've finished watering this crop, it'll add the money to my pot up above, and then it'll say, I only need to earn 5 pence. So you think, oh great, but that 5 pence can take you 6 weeks, because it starts going down by 0.01 per water. So every 10 gram of water is used at different rates, which I'll do a totally separate tutorial for that, because it can sound a bit complicated, and I'll try my best to explain that as best I can. So when I water this now, so it's now gone up. Oh, share the link, I'll do that later. So that crop, I've just clicked on the crop, so it's at 89.25, so that has gone up 0.05% for every 10 gram click. Every time you click the water, you use 10 gram. So I'm going to click it again, and now it's gone up to 89.30. I like to think of this as money, so like £89.30. I'll look at that instead of percent. I think of it as money, £89.30. And every time I click this water button, it's adding 5 pence. I'll just claim that while I'm here. That's how I think of it. Now when you get down to your 5p, you're getting closer to winning your game. It only goes up by 1p, and it takes 10,000 grams to get that last 5p. Now we've recently 5p used to be the last one. Once you got that 5p, you were well aware. However, we've now noticed that a lot of people, it's going down to 2p. And it might even possibly go down to 1p, which is going to take forever. People are getting a bit fed up. And some of the gifts that people are offered are absolute rubbish. Like really rubbish, like £5 and things like that. It's one of the games I'm playing, and it's not worth it. But it's always worth having other games going, because you can use them to trade off. Which that'll be on a separate tutorial about trades. Right, so that's this part over, and watch out for the next video.